checking in with Jill Bell, and we're going to try to. She's hanging out at Telus Spark. Hopefully we can learn about Brainasium right now.
Yeah, well, we're having a blast down here at Telus Spark. This is brand new. It's called Brainasium. I've got my NeuroSky on. We're on the Netscape. We're checking all these things out today. Chris being one of the lead exhibit developers here. So this is really cool, and we're learning about how play can actually affect your brain.
Yeah, so complex movement and aerobic activity, moving and playing, actually produces the right environment to stimulate what we call neurogenesis. So that's the development of new brain cells.
Okay, so is this park built for adults, for kids? Who's it for?
It's built for everybody. We targeted like 8 to 12-year-olds. It's great for them, but there's something whether you're 5 or whether you're 88 to do in the park.
Okay, and what were you hoping to accomplish in bringing the different pieces here into Brainasium?
Well, we really wanted to give a place for Calgarians to come to, get their bodies going and get their brains developing.
Okay, get their brains moving. So it's a physical activity for one, and also a neuro activity for two. And this is something that we can actually measure. So Greg, tell me a little bit about what we're wearing and what we're seeing here.
Yes, we're wearing a NeuroSky, which is an EEG, a very basic one and shows a lot of visualization. But as Chris said, as we play and as I'm struggling to balance here, our bodies are actually releasing chemicals, and that includes in our brain, and that can strengthen our neural pathways, which helps us learn better, and it can actually create new branches so we can have new pathways in our brain to learn new things and just strengthen what we already know as well.
Am I creating new pathways as we speak? We're looking at what's happening in my brain right now.
Right, yeah. So there's visualizations of the different frequencies in your brain. You're very calm right now and attentive, which is very, very good. And these little waves you can see here, every time you blink, it shows that your muscles have a lot more electrical impulses than your brain does.
There we see.
Yeah.
That is really cool. Yeah, I'm blinking as much as I possibly can. Okay, fantastic. So is this something you're including in programming here when it comes to Brainasium and people participating?
Yeah, that's right. So it won't be out all the time, but we definitely have it, and we can bring it out when people ask for it or when we have this staffed out here, and it's part of the program that we'll be doing.
Cool. I feel like I'm a part of Minority Report, so feeling super high tech here today. Now tell me a little bit about who you guys worked with, Chris, when bringing Brainasium to Calgary.
Cool. So we had an internal team that was helping to develop both the exhibits and the landscape that you get to play in, but we collaborated with people in Germany, people in Calgary, and sort of all across the world to bring this to our city.
Okay, and what's your favorite part? There's some really cool components.
I think my favorite thing is the Cardanic teeter-totter. It's the 6-person teeter-totter in the back.
Awesome.
There's nothing like it in the city, and it's sort of halfway between riding a bull and walking the plane.
That sounds awesome. The slide looks pretty awesome to me too. We're going to give that a shot in the next segment. It's about 4 stories high. We'll see if I can actually get into the netting and climb up there. We're going to try and take a video as well on the way down. A pretty fun assignment for me here this morning, guys.
Yeah, no kidding.
Good way to spend the morning.
I want to go climb that slide.
I'm sure they'll let you
Yeah.
soon enough. More from the Telus Spark coming up.